These 10 words will devastate narcissists, the ultimate weapon against egomaniacs. Do you ever feel invisible or overlooked by someone you genuinely care about? That person may be a narcissist. Dealing with manipulative individuals who twist the truth to obtain their desires can be both draining and frustrating. However, there's still hope. You can regain control and protect yourself from their toxic influence. To triumph over a narcissist, you'll need to dismantle the facade of their perfect, idealized self. Here are 10 powerful phrases to use when facing a narcissist and reclaiming your power. Are you ready to take back control and stop letting others dictate your life? If so, let's dive right in. 1. Saying no to a narcissist. Rejecting a narcissist can feel like the end of the world to them. They may experience helplessness and loneliness, two emotions they struggle to cope with. In response, they often resort to bullying, threats, and manipulation to achieve their goals. No matter the situation, it's crucial that you stand up for yourself and assertively decline any unwanted offers. If you don't feel right about complying with a narcissist's request, that's perfectly fine to say no. Even if they back off, it's essential to remove yourself from the situation before things potentially turn dangerous. Never let a narcissist make you feel guilty for setting boundaries and saying no to their demands. Number 2, just drop it. Dealing with a narcissist who refuses to compromise or consider others' perspectives can feel like an impossible task. They're always striving to win, and it's aggravating and may drive you crazy. In this mental battle, it's crucial to trust your instincts and take action accordingly, rather than allowing their actions to dictate how you react. Stay composed and demonstrate that you won't be manipulated or intimidated. With patience and persistence, they will eventually back down. In the event of any retaliation, take pride in standing up for yourself and your well-being. Remind yourself to let go and move on by saying, "I'm finished with this." 3. Saying, "I don't care" to a narcissist is a potent answer. Narcissists crave approval and will do whatever it takes to obtain it. Spending time with them can be draining. However, a narcissist may be stopped in their tracks by the response, "I don't care." Despite its brevity, those 3 words can be devastating to a narcissist's self-worth. For those whose sense of value stems from the admiration of others, the term, "I don't care" can be a crushing blow, as it strips away their entire sense of identity. Narcissists are difficult to understand because of their apparent need for constant adoration. This is because they lack a sense of self and primarily seek fulfillment from others. They require the approval and admiration of others to feel like they belong. Fourthly, don't try to force your will on me. Dealing with narcissists, particularly those with authoritarian tendencies, can be challenging. However, keep in mind that you are responsible for setting boundaries and standing up for yourself. For your well-being, it's critical to inform the narcissist that they don't have control over you, no matter how challenging it may be. It's essential to remain calm and confident when doing so. Make it clear that you won't tolerate being taken advantage of and that you expect to be treated fairly. Standing up for yourself does not necessitate engaging in confrontations. By establishing and enforcing clear boundaries, you may even earn the narcissist's respect. In the event of any negative reactions, hold your ground and don't cave into their demands. 5th, be accountable for your actions and take responsibility for them. It can be frustrating when somebody refuses to accept responsibility for their actions. Remember that you can only control your own behavior, though, not others. To maintain healthy relationships, it's critical to establish clear expectations for acceptable behavior. Speaking up and asserting yourself can be difficult, yet it may be necessary while dealing with a narcissist who won't accept responsibility for their actions. Despite the narcissist's attempt to evade responsibility or make you feel guilty for holding them accountable, it is essential to stand your ground. Maintaining healthy boundaries and partnerships necessitates the courage to acknowledge the flaws of others. 6. I can do whatever I want. When dealing with a narcissist, accepting responsibility or admitting fault can be interpreted as a challenge to their authority and control. However, taking responsibility is not about dominance. It emphasizes personal independence. If we learn to steer our own ship, we may break free from the influence and manipulation of others. When narcissist partners begin to exhibit signs of taking responsibility for their actions, the narcissists often become defensive. It's critical to remain strong for oneself and reject any attempts at control or aggression. Narcissists may seek solace by focusing on others' happiness, but this is just a temporary solution. To solve their issues, they must confront them head-on. 7. Recognize that this isn't about you and move on. Dealing with narcissists can feel overwhelming and draining, as they are exclusively focused on themselves. Remember that how others treat you has no bearing on your true self. When confronted with a narcissist who is attempting to belittle you or make the situation revolve around them, reminding yourself that it's not about you can be beneficial. This approach can assist you in establishing and sticking to boundaries you've established for yourself. Don't let their behaviors lower your self-esteem or ruin your day. Just because they believe the world should revolve around them doesn't imply that it should for you. Rather than letting a narcissist's actions throw you off, stay focused on your goals. 8. You are not enough. Narcissists can be exhausting since they are always trying to prove their worth. Saying, "you aren't enough" is a powerful way to break through their vanity and feelings of superiority. Narcissists may be deeply wounded by being told that they are inadequate and that their sense of self-importance lacks a solid foundation. Even if they try to dismiss your criticism, they may wind up feeling disheartened and powerless inside. Narcissists often feign confidence and superiority to mask their underlying feelings of inadequacy and insecurity. Even if they attempt to dismiss your comments, they may be grappling with internal battles of feelings of worthlessness and insufficiency. 9. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Narcissists can be harmful to be around since they struggle to accept reality and admit their own flaws. Prioritizing honesty and genuineness in all relationships, even ones with narcissists, is vital but challenging. It's necessary to face reality directly if you hope to establish a more constructive and respectful dynamic. If a self-centered individual continues to irritate you, tell them directly, you are completely clueless. Narcissists may become melancholic or vengeful when they feel hurt. Don't permit their conduct to dissuade you from seeking and telling the truth. 10. You're wrong. When faced with criticism, narcissists may erupt in anger or become patronizing. A narcissist's reaction can become more intense if you attempt to demonstrate that they're incorrect. Narcissists have an intense reluctance to admitting they were mistaken and dealing with the consequences that come with that acknowledgement. If you point out their errors, even if they were the one who made them, they may seek to harm or become agitated. However, it's important to remember that constructive criticism is vital for personal and professional growth. Everyone has areas for improvement and makes mistakes. Being resilient means learning to accept constructive criticism and using it to grow both personally and socially. It's critical to remain calm and respectful in the face of a narcissist's negative reaction to criticism. Attempting to change a narcissist's mindset or behavior is ultimately a futile endeavor. Self-care and protecting your mental health are your most powerful weapons against a toxic narcissist. If you found these words to be inspiring and helpful, you're not alone when it comes to dealing with a narcissistic relationship. Having access to resources and support is essential. When dealing with a narcissist, it's okay to seek support from others. Therapy, support groups, and loved ones are some of the options available when seeking help. Remember that you're not alone in your struggle with a narcissist, and resources are available to assist you. Please leave a comment and give the video a thumbs up if it was helpful to you. Always prioritize your well-being and safety above all else.
So everyone, do you often find yourself dealing with manipulative individuals who seek to control you and make you feel powerless? If so, you may be dealing with a narcissist, but don't worry, you can regain control and protect yourself from their toxic influence. Today we have compiled a list of 10 powerful phrases to use when facing a narcissist and reclaiming your power. To summarize, the first phrase is a simple yet powerful one. No. Rejecting a narcissist may be difficult, but standing up for yourself and setting boundaries is essential. Remember, never let the narcissist make you feel guilty for saying no to their demands. The second phrase is, just drop it. Dealing with a narcissist who refuses to compromise can be incredibly frustrating, but it's crucial to trust your instincts and stay composed when dealing with them. Demonstrate that you won't be manipulated or intimidated. And the third phrase is, I don't care. Narcissists crave approval and admiration, and they seek to gain it by draining the energy from those around them. By saying I don't care can be devastating to a narcissist's ego. It strips away their entire sense of identity and can cause them to feel lost and powerless. The fourth phrase is, don't try to force your will on me. Dealing with a narcissist who seeks to control you can be challenging, but it's important to remember that setting boundaries and standing up for yourself is crucial for your well-being. Make it clear that you won't tolerate being taken advantage of and expect to be treated fairly. The fifth phrase is, be accountable for your actions and take responsibility for them. It can be frustrating when someone refuses to accept responsibility for their actions, right? But holding them accountable is essential for maintaining healthy relationships. So don't let the narcissist evade responsibility or make you feel guilty for holding them accountable. The sixth phrase is, I can do whatever I want. It literally means that I have total control. Accepting responsibility for our actions is essential for personal growth and independence, but when dealing with the narcissist, taking responsibility can be interpreted as a challenge to their authority and control. So stay strong, reject any attempts at control, and break free from the influence and manipulation of others. The seventh phrase is, recognize that this isn't about you and move on. Narcissists are self-absorbed individuals, and they may attempt to belittle you or make the situation revolve around them. But it's important to remember that how others treat you has no bearing on your true self. Stay focused on your goals and don't let the narcissist's actions lower your self-esteem. The eighth phrase is, you are not enough. Narcissists are constantly seeking to prove their worth and superiority, so saying you aren't enough can break through their vanity and feelings of superiority. They may become defensive, but holding them accountable is necessary for their growth and development. The ninth phrase is, you know nothing. Dealing with narcissists who can't accept reality or admit their flaws can be extremely challenging. Prioritizing honesty and genuineness is vital, and telling them directly that they are clueless may be necessary for establishing a more constructive and respectful dynamics. And lastly, the 10th phrase is, you're wrong. Constructive criticism is essential for personal and professional growth. Everyone has areas for improvement and makes mistakes, but narcissists have an intense reluctance to accepting criticism and dealing with the consequences that come with that acknowledgement. Stay calm and respectful in the face of their negative reactions. And remember, attempting to change a narcissist's mindset or behavior is ultimately a futile endeavor. Your most powerful weapons against a toxic narcissist are self-care and protecting your mental health. Seek support from therapy, support groups, and loved ones if necessary. And if you are interested in this, please check the link in the description box below for more information. Well, thank you for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to prioritize your well-being and safety above all else. Please leave a comment down below and give the video a thumbs up if it was helpful to you. And as always, stay kind, stay resilient, and stay well. Have a nice day.